Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to 90 Day Fiancé latest news. Stories change with public opinion in the changing terrain of 90 Day Fiancé, where love is a spectacle and suffering is prime time. But certain tales stick with you. Some etch themselves into the emotional fabric of the viewers, the actors, and the very basis of what it is to fall in love on camera, not only grab headlines. Among such stories is this one. This is the tale of a man who forgot what he had, a woman who felt she would never be chosen again, and another who thought, until the very last moment, that love could still be preserved. This chronicles Jovi Darcey, Darcy Silva, and Yara Zaya. And it starts far in advance of the betrayal. Allow me to take us back, not to the instant the picture leaked, but rather to the steady degradation of something once resembling eternity. Jovi and Yara. Their marriage was not flawless. Indeed, though it was real. Born in bars, it grew out of conflicts and was reconstructed via long-distance FaceTime conversations and baby bottles. He was the wild one, carefree, impetuous, allergic to regularity. She was the planner, poised, driven, frantically striving to create a life from his disarray of contradictions. They spun between dysfunction and loyalty together. There were times, actual events, when it seemed as though they had made it. I understand now the times when Jovi would glance at his daughter in his arms and something behind his eyes. Times when Yara would hope the party boy had vanished permanently, just maybe. The man she loved had at last returned to her. Love does not, however, just die. It goes withering. One neglected promise at a moment. One uninvited call. One more evening out, when he mentioned his intended stay-in. And Yara started to feel it gradually, agonistically. The weight of being the only one striving. The loneliness of laying close to someone not truly present. She sobbed alone, never on film, never for the world to view. She kept it all in, since strong women are taught to do. She ordered herself to be patient, to keep cheerful, to be loving of him through it. He was not, however, loving her backward. And then Darcy came into play. Darcy Silva is idol, survivor, romantic warrior. She had bled too much on the field of love too many times to count. Tom, Jesse, George. She gave all every time. And she left each time carrying less of herself. Darcy, though, was not designed for quitting. She was designed to be hopeful. She thought someday someone will at last adore her for her. Not quite the glitz. Not the corrections. Not the empire nor the extensions. Still, the woman beneath is underdeveloped. One evening after, an entity. A crossover cast-off. A laid-back cocktail. A discussion that dragged on too long. She came across Jovi. It was first benign. They discussed the show, the grind, about what it is to be seen by the world but never really understood. Their language was fame, tiredness, and emotional wounds dressed as jokes. Benevolent humor aside, there was something deeper underfoot. An explosion. They started sending messages. Only for enjoyment. Simply for conversation. Still, the conversation went to flirting. Phone calls became the medium of flirting. Phone calls changed into weekend trips. "You're different," Jovi informed her, what she had been waiting years to hear. "You really are real. I see you right here." And Darcy believed it, ravenous for love, for approval, for purpose. She let him enter. She was not pleading either this time. He arrived voluntarily. Jovi, though, was not merely following Darcy. He was heading away from Yara. And Yara was left in the dark. Not until that picture. A leaked snapshot. Not strikingly graphic. Nothing sinful. Only one picture. Jiva. Darcy. Miami. His hand encircled her waist as he used to hold Yara when he still thought about her. The smile she had not seen in months, maybe years. And at that same instant everything fell apart. At first Yara did not weep. She gazed. Fixed. Because some heartbreak is too brutal to handle right away. She never gave him a call. Didn't face Darcy? She just headed to the restroom, locked the door, and dropped to the floor. A toddler asleep in the room next door. Silence broken by a mother breaking in. The media went crazy in the next days. Discussion threads on Reddit. Comments on Instagram. The fan following divided in half. There were some defenders of Jovi. Few attacked Darcy. Most grieved Yara. The actual narrative, nevertheless, was not found on the blogs. It took place behind closed doors. Yara listened to try to grasp. From whence did she go wrong? She wasn't sufficient? Was it her fault for being overly exhausted, too busy, too strong? She went over every disagreement, every late arrival he made, every time she caught him straying from the marriage. Suddenly, too, it all made sense. He disappeared already. Darcy, on the other hand, was shining openly. She did not publish Jovi straight, but her implications were obvious. The bracelet, the dining establishment, the contemplation seen via her glasses. She thought she was loved. She got strong. This, she thought, was at last her pay for years of heartache. But love developed on ashes never rises clean. Since she knew deep within, knew Yara neglected, learned the suffering she was bringing about. 1 foot of new Jovi still rested in the life he claimed to have abandoned. Jovi as well. Jovi silence. He disappeared. No meetings. Denials are not present. No explanations. Since silence comes easier than truth. But on the inside he was lost. Between the woman who knew him and the woman who thought about him. Still divided between imagination and comfort. Between his life created and the one he fled. And now, when the dust settles, the photo gone, the posts cleaned up. Still, reality is what it is. Darcy still finds hope to be clinging. Yara is gradually, silently, furiously, piecemeal recreating her life. And Jovi is nowhere at all. Love, deception, forgiven, all of them live on the same chronology. And in this narrative, this actual, honest, agonizing story, there are no villains. Individuals alone. Errors. Breakable. Human is. Darcy might get the man at last. Yara might at last find serenity. And Jovi might at last understand what he lost the instant he turned aside. By then, however, it will be too late. Since in the world of 90 Day Fiancé, love is loud. One can hear pain more clearly. Silence? Silence is the living place of truth. This gossip is over. If you liked the video, then give your opinion in the comment box and stay with us by subscribing the channel. Thank you.